This is Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 51 through 55. I'm going to say the following words in English, then Spanish, and then clap. And I'd like you to repeat both the English and the Spanish with me, okay? Here we go. 51. The public transportation. El transporte público. The public transportation. El transporte público. 52. Avenue. Avenida. Avenue. Avenida. 53. To run errands. Hacer diligencias. To run errands. Hacer diligencias. 54. I ran errands. Hice diligencias. I ran errands. Hice diligencias. And finally, housing. Vivienda. Housing. Vivienda. All right. Notice, in English we say public transportation. In Spanish we say transportation public. Spanish and English are inverted. We say pretty girl, they say girl pretty. We say I see her. In Spanish you say her I see. So you got to remember that. And notice this accent mark. It says, hey, we expect to stress the next last vowel, but I want you to stress this letter instead. An accent mark is a big arrow that says, don't follow the regular stress rules, stress me instead. Now, everybody say avenida. Avenida. It's avenue. Now remember, the green letters mean they're exactly the same in both languages. They're even in the same order. How are we going to remember Ida? Well, you say to your friend, I'd have taken the avenue if I'd have known it was faster. Get it, Ida? Or I'd have taken the avenue if I'd have known the repairs were done on it. Okay, so avenida is avenue. Now, people have trouble with to run errands. In English, we say to run errands. Though typically, when you see someone out grocery shopping or dropping off stuff to be dry cleaned, they're not running. Okay, that would be weird. So in Spanish, they don't say correr, they say hacer, which is to make or to do. Now, if you have a lot of errands, you have to be diligent to get all of them done. Everybody say diligent. Diligent, okay? So I was diligent and I got my errands done. Now let's say your mom sends you out to do something, to run a few errands, and you come home and not all of them are done. And she says, honey, why didn't you get all of your errands done? You say, well, I had a run-in with the CIA. See that? I had a run-in doing my errands with the CIA. I don't think she's going to believe that. All right, hacer is what I call a train wreck verb. Now, I've got several good clips on that. If you go to my site and type in train wreck verbs, they're very regular. Verbs that have a G in the yo form present tense, tengo, pongo, digo, hago, vengo, traigo, in the past tense are very strange, and they're train wreck verbs. So I ran errands. It's not I ran, but I did errands. Now, everybody say vivir. Vivir. Vivir obviously is to live. So you say to your friend, hey, where does Ava live? And you say, well, Ava lives in the housing development near school. Or Maria lives in the housing development near the mall. Get it? She lives in the housing. I crack myself up. I have a sneaking suspicion I don't have that effect on many other people, but I make me laugh. All right, let's take time for a post quiz. I'd like you to look at these words in English and say the Spanish equivalents out loud, or even better, look at these words in English and write the Spanish equivalents down to make sure you know them. This has been Spanish 3, Family and Community, Vocab 51 through 55.